Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jane Lawrence and I come with a lot of juicy content. On today's episode, I'm just going to chit chat. Right? You know, ooh, my face is oily. Ladies, men, most especially guys, see, you know I always have your backs, right? I know this few days I've been talking and I've been giving you guys buzz. But let me tell you something, I have your good interests at heart, honestly. Listen and listen to me carefully. Listen, it is not your sole responsibility as a man who is dating a woman to take care of her bills. Don't put yourself under pressure. I'm telling you this because, look at what women have actually turned men into. A man is not responsible for your needs, for your bills, honestly. Most especially if he's not married to you. In fact, I'm not even talking about the married one because it is his responsibility. Alright? It's there in the Bible. The man is expected to till and provide, not a boyfriend, not a man who is courting. I get it. It is just the natural response of women to, be with a man who is financially secure so that their needs will be met. But look, if every now and then you get upset because you asked him for money to make your hair or to buy a certain kind of bone straight hair or to buy your cream, and he tells you that, oh, he does not have the money, and you get upset or you deny him of, let's not even say that you are denying him of sex in the first place, right? But I'm saying that you're getting really worked up and upset because he refuses to give you money for bone straight hair. Do you know how much bone straight hair is? Hey. Some people buy bone straight hair for over 400,000 naira or 500,000 naira. Okay, fine, I understand that if you're dating a man who is capable of, giving you that, or a man who is capable of taking care of your bills because, he has to throw around, then that's fine, that's okay. But if you're asking a guy who is trying to make ends meet to foot your bills and you're upset that he's not footing your bills, and because of that you're cheating on him, then you're a douchebag. I'm sorry to say. See, for me, I have been so independent for a very all my life I have been super independent. It takes a great deal for me to ask a man for money. And even if I'm asking a man for money, it has to be something that is very important that I cannot solve. Take for instance, when I got laid off, right? I was in a very dark space. I did not really have anything. I got scammed of my life savings and my rent was just, around the corner, and I know how aggressive the caretaker was. So it was even a friend of mine, Faith, who was telling me, you never know, check your contacts. You might just have friends that would be willing to help you. That was the only reason why I had to ask. But for me to ask a guy that I am dating money to take care of my bills, it is never going to happen. It's never going to happen because right now I can't handle my bills. All right, I can handle my bills myself. Okay, if he makes the decision that, oh, I am going to take care of certain bills, or oh, your hair, I don't like this hair, you put on this hair for such a long time, take this money, go get hair, go get you some hair, I would love him crazy for that. You know why? Because he's taking charge over something that he knows that I can handle myself. That's high value kind of attitude that you put out there. There was someone who told me that, Jane, see, let me tell you something. If you don't ask a man right now to take care of your needs, when you get married to him, he's going to just think that you're just one of those independent women that can take care of their needs. So he will not, make an effort to take care of you. The truth is, when a man loves you, not even a man, so I don't even see why I always talk about man, right? It's because I'm a woman. Do you get? But I'm trying to say that you can't be in love with someone without having to give and they give you back. You can't love without giving, and you can't give without loving. But the case where you have to now cajole, manipulate, get angry, because he's not sending you money like your other girlfriends who tell you about, how their boyfriends sent them 200,000 naira every month for their upkeep, and now you're comparing your relationship to theirs and putting that man under pressure. It's absurd. That's not an alpha female quality. An alpha female takes care of her bills, right? She has a job. She has a business going for her. She has things working for her. Okay, fine. I understand that, men get this kick from having women who are like sort of dependent on them in some sort of way. But look, when it's becoming too overbearing, where you have to take care of your needs, where you have to take care of your mother or your parents, your siblings. I know some guys who are taking care of their siblings, training them to go to school, and yet again they have just a relationship with a girl who is demanding so much from them, so much so that they barely even send money home to their poor parents. That's wickedness, and you do not deserve that. You're only dating this girl. You're not married. If you're married, it's a different ballgame altogether, because it is your sole responsibility to provide. But then again, we live in a very tough time where it is even sweeter if you have like partnership with your wife or with your woman. So that's why sometimes I don't even blame men when they don't go for the low value women. They go for the high value women who have their shit put together. They have businesses going for themselves. They have their own money. They're securing their own bags. They're not looking for men to complete them. They're already complete all by themselves because they have things rolling. They have their goals written out, and you're running with those vision and accomplishing or achieving those goals. So it makes the relationship a lot more sweeter when the woman has her own stuff, and it's more or less like a partnership, not a symbiotic kind of relationship. Am I right when I say symbiotic? It has to be a mutual. See, I believe in relationships that are mutually beneficial, right? I'm not saying that I am not saying that you should go on about splitting your bills 50-50. Come on now, have some pride and be the man. But then again, when you have a woman who becomes a liability just because you love her, it's going to be very stressful for you. And women, listen to me and listen to me carefully. You cannot, at this point in your life, in this time that we're living in, become a liability to a man. You should be brainy enough to help out by helping yourself help the guy. So I thought about this conversation because I overheard someone saying that, she was really pissed because this guy refused to get her skin products, right? And I'm like, come on now. It is not the man's responsibility to get you your skin products. It is not the man's responsibility to give you bone straight hair or to give you money to go get bone straight hair. If he's capable of giving you that money, maybe he sees that, oh, babes, I really don't like the hair that you're wearing, or you've worn this hair for too long. I need you to change it. And then he gives you money to go change it. That's a different ball game altogether. But then you demanding that he gives it to you, and he says he doesn't have, and you're getting offended by it, or you're picking a fight because of it. That is so wrong on so many levels, and that is not a high value woman kind of character. Yes, I said it and I felt so great. Except he's willing to take up that task of paying your bills, then that's fine. But you demanding that he should do it for you just because you sleep with him or just because you're dating him, then let's just know that you're prostituting in your relationship. It is not love. It is not It is not a relationship. It is a transactional relationship. Let's just call it that way. Let's just call a spade a spade. That you're sleeping with him, which is by your own choice, right? Doesn't really mean that he should take care of every bill. I know that there are some chicks that will come and tell you that, oh, my boyfriend sends me upkeep, money for upkeep every month. If you check, that boy might not even be sending his parents, his mother in the village, money to take care of herself. That is witchcraft. And if you know that your boyfriend is spending so much on you and not spending on his mother or on his old parents, then you're evil. That's wickedness. Men are going through tough times. The economy is getting harder and harder. After the COVID hit, countries are still trying to stabilize your economy, and it's not easy, most especially in Nigeria, where a dollar is now 730 naira. And you're demanding. If you are a high value woman, you should be out there tilting the ground as well. A man will not respect you when you become so much of a liability to him. Take it from me. A man will not give you that respect that you want in a relationship. He will not even put a ring on your finger. He will even cheat on you because you're not a high value woman. A high value woman secures her bag. She secures it in a very clean, legit way. I am not talking about high value women who are prostituting, you're cheating on their boyfriends with other richer guys. I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about women who are really hardworking. They're getting their hands dirty, going out there to source for businesses. They're writing their goals and they're achieving them one by one. They're meeting with prospective clients or prospective business partners to get business rolling. Why? Because they want to be, an asset to their man. See, a relationship is sweeter when the man has his money, the woman has her money. It is sweeter. Ask Beyonce and Jay-Z. They will tell you why are they power couples. Why do you think Jay-Z respects Beyonce? She's got her money. Combined together, they're wealthy. That's what you should be looking to attain in your relationship. If you both cannot be a power couple, then there is no need being in that relationship, because at the end of the day, the man will either go out to cheat on you with a woman who is independent, know her worth. Because a woman who has her own stuff has, basically a strong self-esteem, because she has her power. Money is power, whether you like it or not. Money talks, bullshit walks. When your man knows that, she's pulling her end, so she's a strong woman, and so I cannot play with this one, he will not play. Even if he plays respectfully so that you do not know, because when he's busted, the relationship is busted and that's over. Do you think it's easy to find women who are very strong and dogged in the world out there? Building empires for themselves, for their children. See, women, we should do better. We should do better. Better than just sitting around waiting to capture a man who is wealthy and can take care of our needs. We should do better. We should own empires. We should own businesses. We should have our own monies. All right? We should have our own monies. We should be able to build our own houses. He builds his own house. At the end of the day, the love is sweeter. The love is sweeter because the weight is not so much on one person. When the weight is on one person, check that marriage. It is going to be very, 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 very difficult for the man to even stay faithful, for the man to be even happy with you. Because every now and then you're asking him money for pad, you're asking him money for clothes, you're asking him money for bra, you're asking him money to feed. Okay, fine, as long as you both are married, he should take care of feeding and every other aspect. But that doesn't mean that you're going to sit back and watch him do everything and you're not doing anything. You're not contributing to it. You're not contributing to the relationship. Marriage is partnership. why am I even talking about marriage? I was coming here to scold women who oftentimes think they are so right to ask their boyfriend for money because what? You're sleeping with him. What else are you doing? What else are you bringing to the table? How are you helping him grow? What business ideas have you been able to give to this man? Can he run with any business idea that you've given to him? Is it feasible? Would it be profitable in the next 5 or 10 years? What else are you bringing to the table? And then you get offended when men say, oh, so what are you bringing to the table? Of course, what are you bringing to the table? Nowadays, relationships shouldn't be about, oh, he loves me. Oh, I give him the best style. Oh, I give him the best BJs. Oh, I give him the best hand job. Come on, what are you bringing to make sure that money is flowing? Because whether you like it or not, money makes the world go round. Money greases any relationship. It makes the friction less in relationship. So things that will make you quarrel, because there is money, you just laugh over it. Because you have your own talking power, you laugh over it. Do you get things that would naturally get you peace? You don't send. Because, I mean, you have your own, I have my own. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that instead of you asking a man or trying to catch a man who is wealthy so that he can take care of your basic needs, or so that he could, you know, send you money every end of the month, why not you just find a business to do so that you will not be taking bullshit? Because it's all of these things that will bring bullshit at the end of the day in your relationship. He will see you finish and dump you for another best good thing out there. Do you get my drift? Anyways, I just came to tell you, ladies, it is not the sole responsibility of a man who you're dating or probably sleeping with to take care of your bills. If you're sleeping with him because you want him to take care of your bills, then you are of all men, you are of all women most miserable. Chicken, now, you know me, I would say the bitter truth. Go and get something doing. Even if they pay you 50,000 naira at the end of the month, it is still something. Get your own talking or bragging rights. Yeah, that's something that I wanted to say. Get your bragging rights. Don't be asking men for money, darling. Okay? Until next time when I come your way, to have a swell time. Mwah.